Hey, hi, I'm Jalen Johnston. I'm out here with my grubby hands doing yard work, and I noticed that every time I came close to the house with the lawnmower, the birds got real chirpy, and specifically the male sparrow was hanging out just kind of right on top of the house, which is uncommon, shall we say. A lot of you may know that about this time last year, I came across a downed nest that had 3 little baby chicks in it, and I wound up re-nesting it, putting a webcam on it, and watching them grow up. Well, I learned a lot about sparrows in that time, and it's pretty interesting now when I come out in the backyard, how much more I know about just their behaviors, just from doing all the research and trying to learn about what it was I was watching last year. Yeah, see, there it goes. Apparently what happens is, well, let me not get ahead of myself. The sparrows were chirping at me quite a bit. So it made me curious, because what they do is they use these abandoned mud swallow nests, and this is how the nest fell last year. They're not mud swallows though, so they can't keep up the nests, and what happens is you get stuff like that up there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's falling apart. The butt's falling out of it, and the edges are all crumbling and stuff like that. And because they're not mud swallows themselves, they just kind of moved in and took over. The nests they're not kept up, and they all fall apart. So because these sparrows were squawking at me every time I get close to the house, here goes another one. It made me wonder what was up. So I came over here, started looking around. This one, I noticed for sure, is totally falling apart. You got the poo down on the ground underneath it, so they've been trying to use it, obviously. Then I looked up at this one. There's a couple of them up here, and that one on this side is all collapsed. And I went, uh-oh, I wonder if there's chicks squirming around on the ground again. I started looking around down here, see what I could find, and there's a nest, sure enough. They were squawking at me because homeboy was trying to defend his home still. Difference this time is, thankfully, there are no eggs. So at least there's no, baby crisis, right? Look at this. It's all awesomed out, all twisted with the twiggies and stuff. And then they got this super fine, super soft, it's almost like dryer lint. It may be dryer lint. Lining it in the middle. Sorry for my grubby hands. Like I said, I've been out here doing yard work and stuff. Super fuzzy. And that fell right out of there when that mud nest collapsed. Oops. See, the way it works is the males, they establish a nest, establish their homes and their big muscles, and prove to the women that they can provide. And then they invite the women into their homes to play house, if you know what I mean. So it looks like the male had done quite a bit of work getting that nest all ready for some sweet sparrow action, and now it's fallen. So I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh, there he is, right on the edge there again. He's just sticking close. I don't know if he's going to try and make a nest in another spot under the same eaves, or take over. I saw him going up into that nest, or that little mud nest there. I wonder if he's just going to try and relocate something. But the nest that's there seems like it would be too big for him to pick up and move. So he's probably going to have to panic, hurry up before he loses his window of, his lady friend being in the mood or in the season. So I just thought that was interesting here on this 26th day of April. VEDA, vlogging every day in April 2012. Yeah, fun stuff. You know, I'm always tempted to just hook up a box. You know, these sparrows are moving into all these totally decrepit mud nests that aren't even, you know. Yeah, see, one of them's up in here. So they're moving into these nests that aren't even good anymore, and they can't repair them because they're not mud swallows. So, oh man, I wish this would focus better. He's just hanging out in there, but that thing's gonna fall, you know? That thing's totally gonna fall apart, and then he's gonna be stuck again, and maybe his kids are gonna be stuck squirming around on the ground like little nuggets again. So I'm always tempted to just hook up a box with a webcam on it, of course, like I did last year, and just set it up in kind of a semi-permanent situation and just see if I can catch this miracle of life again. What do you think, dude? What do you think? You looking at me, looking at you? I don't know if the internet can see you because there's a lot of backlight from this guy behind you, but I can see you. Oh, hey, hi. Yeah, homeboy's looking at me. If I move a little bit, he might think he has a path to escape. And flies away. Yep, there he goes. Cool. Nature and stuff. So anyway, that was my little thing. I just wanted to kind of toot my own horn, honk honk, and tell the internet that, boy did I call it. And, you know, it's funny what happens when you know what to look for. You know, it's like that with, if you take an appreciation of music course, it actually will help you appreciate what you're hearing when you listen to music. The more you know about music, the more it'll make sense, the more it can serve to impress you when you hear a good musical act and stuff. It's kind of the same thing with these sparrows, with what happened last year. You know, you learn a little bit about them, and then all you got to do is pay just a tiny bit of attention from there on, and the world makes a lot more sense. You know, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I'll let you know if I wind up hooking up a webcam to another box. The easiest way. Look at him. He's up there on the crown of the roof just waiting and seeing if I've gone yet. No, I'm still vlogging. Oh, look at you up there, king of the mountain. I'm the king of the tweets. So, I'm a dork, obviously. Last year, the nest that I hooked up was hooked up right up here. I just kind of rigged it up in between the lamp post and the lamp and the drain pipe, because the nest that fell was from up in those eaves. But then it was kind of a pain because to run the webcam cable, I had to run it in the living room. The living room wasn't normally set up for a computer in there. So this year, if I do something like this, it would probably be something around here on this side, because this is the side of the house. See, that's the window to my bedroom. So I would have to do something somewhat around this side just to easily run it around, run the cable around and into that little corner of the window. It's doable. I don't know. I might do it. You know me, if I do something like that, I said doo-doo. You know, I'll keep you posted. You know, I'll let you know about it. If there's one thing I am, it's a promoter as soon as there's something that I think is worth talking about. Anyway, happy VEDA. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go finish cleaning up and put the lawnmower away and put the gas can away and rake up some of the stuff. Okay, bye.